Welcome to Soft Bites Podcast. Your life, your dentistry. We talk about ways to have more fun and meaning in one of the coolest and most rewarding professions in medicine. Conversations on how to bring awareness, create a healthy workplace, and provide emotional insights to make dentistry a fulfilling activity while making space for one's wonder, creativity, and freedom. Here are your hosts, Manuela and André.
And hello, everyone. So, my name is Manuela Rodrigues, and I'm here with Jorge André Cardoso. And we are going to talk to you about the soft skills in dentistry, and we're going to try to bring a little bit of the light side of dentistry. Not the technical part. We're going to explain that later, but a little bit how our vision that me and André share over dentistry. So I think we're going to start by saying how we two met, how we started to talk to each other. So obviously we are colleagues, we are dentists, but we only met personally 1 month ago, maybe. But before we started to talk on social media, do you remember, André, how long? A few months ago?
So hi, Manuela. Thank you so much for being able to do this with you. I think we'll have a wonderful time. So yes, I remember the first time I think that I contacted you through social media because I was seeing this friendly, lovely face talking about mindfulness in dentistry. I thought it was really, really odd, and she was Portuguese. So I reached you and I invited you to do a podcast for Make Me Clear regarding how to present treatment plans in dentistry and all the soft skills that are involved in that. And then I invited you to come over to assist on to attend a class that I give on management. And because I have this feeling that you would like to see the class, so I think that you liked it. And so we decided to do some more stuff together, and this is just one of them. And I think it will be fun. So tell me more about you.
Well, first let me start by saying that I think it's going to be a really nice combination because we two share not only the same vision over dentistry, but we share some points of view over life also. So I think it's going to be really fun to do this, and I think we can bring this not only this vision, but also some very practical tools on how to apply all of this on the real everyday dentistry. But I'm a dentist. I'm a dentist for almost 20 years. I graduated in 2001 in Lisboa. I'm Portuguese, but I practiced dentistry until 2014 in Portugal, and then I came to Belgium, and that's where I live since then. I think I was a quite reasonable dentist. But the reason why I said it's because I still consider myself as being a dentist, and I still do some clinical work now and then. But 2 years ago, I paused my clinical practice to dedicate myself to this project that you already mentioned, that is the mindful dentistry training. So I started to practice mindfulness as a tool to myself to deal with the stress of the profession. And then I was already in Belgium, working in Belgium. I applied for the teacher's training certification as a mindfulness-based stress reduction. And when I finished it, I immediately start working with colleagues, and I start having this great results, because when you apply self-awareness and emotional intelligence, which is basically what mindfulness teaches you, and when you start to have a consistent meditation practice also in your life, you feel the benefits of it. And because I adapted the course to the dentistry practice due to my background. So, when you are able to apply these tools to your dentistry practice, then you really start feeling the benefits. And so that's what I do since 2018. And it's, for me, it's been really a process of discovery, and a process full of joy, and I really feel fulfilled with what I'm doing now. And it's been really rewarding, because it allowed me also to meet all these colleagues that share and that already practice all of this in their practices too. And that's one of the reasons why we are here and why we connected so well, because I know that you also share and you also practice this on your daily practice.
I try to.
Yeah, but we all do. It's I usually say, it's funny. I've been with one of the first persons that did the course with me already almost 3 years ago. And he told me, look, Manuela, I continue to apply, but I have to remember myself each day. I have to remember myself each day. So we have to bring the intention to do all of this.
It's a continuous
to our
job.
Practice. Yeah. Okay, so what about you? Tell me, who is André?
So I graduated in 2002. I started working as an associate in some practices for 3 years. Then I wanted to. My main goal when I decided to open a practice for myself was because I wanted to do interdisciplinary dentistry. I wanted to do dentistry in a level that was such that I could publish scientific articles and clinical cases at a very high level internationally. So that was a very ego-driven goal, let's say it. And so I opened a practice. At the same time, I was doing a master degree in London in prosthodontics. So my main background as a dentist is prosthodontics. But then I soon realized that I needed to have a team, and complexity starts when you involve yourself within a team, because there's this saying that if a monk is meditating on the top of the hill, everything is fine. The issues start to happen when he goes down and goes into the city, because when he starts to interact with people, that's where all the issues come up. And so all my issues came up as well, right? So I had a lot of issues. I had a lot of struggles. And during the process, I think that I learned some tools. I learned some insights that I started to use when I started to give courses to students. So there's a big part of my life that is teaching dentists. And it came to a point that I realized that I should not only be teaching dentistry, I should always also be teaching all these things that I learned in the way that allowed me to overcome small obstacles that always happen when you are working within a team, when you are leading people, when you have assistants, when you have, like for example, at this moment, I have about 15 people that work with me directly. And with all the course and everything, you really have to use some principles and some tools. And like you were saying, it's an ongoing journey. But I think that along the way, I've made many mistakes and I learned with them. I am slightly better now. And I think it's also one of the reasons that you think that I have maybe a common vision of dentistry with you, because I quickly realized that dentistry is not only, it is technical skills, of course, but it is not only technical skills. And this is where I am now. Mm-hmm. I just ended up doing a podcast about the soft skills in dentistry with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and we are going to have a course together, which is conscious leadership in dentistry also. So that's a big thing also. And you gave me the cue to do our disclaimer, because that's another thing that we have in common. When I start speaking to dentists about all of the subjects, I always say to them to bring their curiosity, to open up their minds, because we are not going to talk about the technical part here. But because we don't talk about the technical part, the technical skills, we are not taking the importance of it.
Yeah.
Right. So you make the same disclaimer, right? When you
Absolutely.
talk about this emotional and
Absolutely.
soft skills in dentistry.
Yeah, I think because
the management also, because management, it's also not hard skills, not technical skills.
Yeah.
But it's also very important in dentistry.
Yeah, it's interesting that you reminded me of that, because looking back, I've been giving this class on management and leadership for about, I would say now 6 to 7 years. And it was one of the first things that I had to make sure that was passed through the students is, look, hey, we are only talking about this because I am already certain that you place the technical skills on top of it. You have to be a good dentist. I mean, you cannot replace bad skills or bad knowledge or bad preparation, bad scientific preparation with soft skills. That's not the point. It's like the cherry on top of the cake. I mean, you can be a very good dentist, but I don't think that is enough, not only for delivery of dentistry, but also for a fulfilling career and a fulfilling life, let's say. So yes, you need to understand about dentistry, but that may not be enough for you to have a fulfilling career and fulfilling balance in your life. So that's exactly that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what we are going to do here, right? We're going to talk about all this skills and all these tools that can make dentistry enjoyable, right? It can make you enjoy the ride, enjoy the trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
The main goal, I think, if I could decide what's the main goal of dentistry, is to have fun. And to be able to have fun in something, it's you really have to make sure that the bases are there, and you have to have the mental freedom and the mental space for wonder and for joy, and that's where all the fun comes in. So yes, the main goal is to have fun while practicing dentistry, whatever type of dentistry that may be.
Okay. So let's do it. Let's start.